Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you some progress that I've done when implementing pipe support for SVT-AV1 GUI. So this is my graphical user interface. What you're seeing here, this is my graphical user interface for SVT-AV1, which is an AV1 video encoder, and it's one of the fastest encoders so far. So this is the graphical user interface, and it's really straightforward to use. You just drag and drop a video files, or you browse it and then specify the output file name. This actually gets populated automatically for you, but you can change the output file name. And the temporary location, and this is what I'm going to talk about today. This is where you specify a path location to store the temporary video file that it created previously and the audio files. It encodes the audio file in the Opus file format. By default, it sets the bitrate to 64 kilobit, which is acceptable. And the default speed for SVT-AV1 is 8. So this is my graphical user interface again. And today I'm going to talk about the progress I've made implementing pipe support for SVT-AV1. And the reason is that by adding pipe support, the software, the GUI, no longer needs to create that temporary video file, which sometimes will be extremely huge. There was a problem before, and that problem was that there was a bug that it didn't allow me to use named pipes, which is what I use when writing the code in Visual Basic or in C#, and it wasn't working. So I made this issue on their GitHub repository, SVT-AV1, and yes, they made this PR that fixed it, and I just confirmed that it's working way below here. I confirmed that yesterday that it was working, and in fact I built the source code of this and it worked, which is the reason why I wrote this other piece of code. One, when using pipes, it's not straightforward because you have to specify a lot of stuff, like for example frames per second of the source video, the numerator and denominator in case that the frame rate is not an integer number, like if it's 25 or 30 frames per second, this will work. However, if the video is 29.97 or 24.97, you get the idea, it will not work. And in that case, I needed to pass the numerator and denominator, as well as then I need to pass the number of frames to encode and the width and the height of the video. So yeah, it was not straightforward. Previously, I will just simply pass the I flag and then the B flag, which specifies input and output paths respectively. So having said that, yesterday I started working on this code of block here, starting here and ending on their end if here and using here. That's the new piece of block that I wrote. So I'm essentially using media info to get the information of this video, and by doing that I can get the frame count, the number of frames in the video, which is frame count, the frame rate, the denominator and denominator in case the video is 29.97 frames per second, the width and the height of the video as well, and it will print that to the screen. And after I get that, I then pass through the SVT-AV1 code section, which is where I pass those extracted information about the video. And by doing that, then I can successfully run SVT-AV1 with pipe support. So this is the other part of the code that it's needed. This is where it runs ffmpeg with the input file, and then it sends the output to the pipe. And yes, essentially, this is the part where it then sends that byte information to SVT-AV1. It reads the pipe and it then writes it to the pipe. I mean, it reads ffmpeg output, I should say, and then it sends that to the input pipe. So essentially, yes, it does some kind of pipe there, and this way you don't need to create those temporary huge files, which will sometimes be enormous depending on the resolution of your video, depending on the not only on the resolution but on the length of the video. And you also save time because it all reduces to one straightforward process. Previously it would run two processes. The first process, which was running ffmpeg to create that raw file, and then the SVT-AV1 process where it encodes the video using that raw file. So that's no longer needed because now it all runs simultaneously. And yes, I tested this and it seems to be working so far. So I'm probably going to release a new version today. So expect that later today or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet because so far it's working. And yes, that's all I wanted to say in this video. So um, things are going well with the SVT-AV1 GUI. And yes, so that's all I have to say for this video. So hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like this video, comment on it, share it with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.